The United States is currently the worst affected country with more than 1.5 million cases and more than 93,000 people losing their lives. But believe it or not, the American president sees this unprecedented surge in number of cases as a badge of honor. You heard that right. In a bizarre statement, Donald Trump argues that the US has the highest number of COVID-19 cases only because they are testing more as compared to the rest of the world. Listen in to the president's comments.
So if you're testing 14 million people, you're going to find many more cases. Many of these people aren't very sick, but they still go down as a case. So actually the number of cases, and we're also a much bigger country than most. So when we have a lot of cases, I don't look at that as a bad thing. I look at that as, in a certain respect, as being a good thing because it means our testing is much better. So if we were testing 1 million people instead of 14 million people, we would have far fewer cases, right? So I view it as a badge of honor. Really, it's a badge of honor. It's a great tribute to the testing and all of the work that a lot of professionals have done.
And our Washington correspondent Jagrati Davi elaborates on the president's rather controversial statement.
Yes, I mean, the president's comment that the US is conducting more tests than anyone else is a refrain that we hear repeatedly. It's a claim that has been pointed out is inaccurate because whilst the United States has conducted more tests in terms of the volume of tests, isn't leading in terms of per capita tests, which is really the crucial benchmark. Influential studies such as one conducted by Harvard is suggesting that the United States needs to conduct dramatically more tests than it currently is in order for the economy to open safely and to remain open. So the president claiming that it's a badge of honour is part of his rhetoric, part of that claim that he has made again and again, claiming that the United States is conducting more tests. And it was a claim that he was asked about by a reporter why it matters to him that the US is supposedly conducting so many more tests, why his comparison with other countries matters to him. And he very controversially told Weijia Jiang, the CBS correspondent, that she should ask China that question, again pointing back to his criticisms of China, but also elicited claims of racism that he was asking a Chinese American that she should ask the question to China. So the president is used to saying controversial things, and this is yet another point that he's made that has raised eyebrows and once again goes back to the point of his constant criticism of China.